Welcome back to beautiful Great Falls, Montana for the 5th and final week of the Montana Armbender League here with the Garage Wars. I'm FBI Tugboat. Joined with me, as always, is Kevin Playboy Roy, and that's the Wilsonator, y'all.
Good to be back, Tugboat. It's great to see you, brother.
Absolutely, absolutely. Wilsonator, how we feeling?
Feeling great, man. I'm excited. It's the 5th week of Armbender here, Maple League, so glad to have you here, man.
Absolutely,
glad to be
sir.
here with you too, bud.
Absolutely. We've done it huge the first 4 weeks. Had to get alive for the 5th week here. We've also gotten I guess twice as many super matches as we have in the past. We got a 16-hole arm wrestlers coming on to do battle on the table here today, gentlemen.
Some bad dudes, isn't that right?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at some of our matches here on the day. First and foremost, our fearless leader, that's Josh Wilson, taking on Dakota Shipton, guys.
Josh the Wise Man, Dakota Shipton. This is going to be a good matchup.
Josh the Lethal Wilson going up Dakota Shipton here. This is an exciting match. I'm excited for this.
Man's got a laundry list of nicknames. I love it. I love it. Second super match here on the day. 165 pounds right-handed super match between Ryland Blackmore and Attard.
I think you know a little bit more about these guys.
Both of them got really good right arms. I can tell you that.
Yeah, so really excited for that second super match there. Turning up the heat a little bit and switching on over to left-handed super matches here. 185 pounds, Jake Covert taking on Chance Young.
I think this could be the match of the day right here. What do you think, Dion?
I think it could be the match of the day, too. Got a little bit of a rivalry going on between these two.
Little rivalry, little storied action behind there. Another left-handed super match for our 4th of the day. 165 pounds, that's Jiren Blackmore taking on Thomas Allison.
I see some 165-pounders here today. A couple of my guys. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Both left arm guys. They're really good left arm. I'm excited for this. Jiren Blackmore, he's got a really good left, and Thomas got a very good left, so I'm excited for this match, too.
Versatile arm wrestlers there. And not just that, folks. This is the first 4 of 8 here on the day. 5th super match of the day. Gotta love those sunglasses there. Another left-handed super match. 165 pounds between Daryl Johnson and Nicholas Abell.
Nick Abell, really glad to see him here today. I'm really looking forward to see what he does with his left hand.
Yeah, I'm really excited to have Daryl Johnson down here, too. I've seen him compete last March here. He's really good. Someone not to take lightly, but Nicholas isn't either, so excited for both of these guys to compete today.
It's going to go down right there. Nicholas Abell has participated in pretty much every Montana Armbender League competition so far. That's taken on in now our 6th of 8 super matches. 185 pounds as we get our right-handers back here, gentlemen. RJ Harrold taking on Dave Smith.
RJ, I think good arm wrestler, both these guys.
I don't know. I've heard they're pretty good arm. Yeah, I've heard they're pretty good arm wrestlers. I don't know too much about RJ though. I do know Dave Smith a little bit, but I'm excited to have RJ out here.
Yeah, I got to sit down with RJ a little bit. First competition arm wrestling wise, he's very, very excited for it. 225 pounds for our 7th of 8 super matches. That is Ryan Busier taking on Dale Kotic.
It's going to be the first time I see Dale, but Ryan, I tell you right now, has improved immensely since the last time I have seen him.
Ryan's pretty good, man. I know a little bit about him, but I know Dale's got a lot of experience.
Hey, look at the size of Dale's hand. Come on.
Yeah, he's got a big hand. He's a concrete worker, so
yeah. That explains it.
Yeah, working with your hands, that will do it, folks. 245 pounds for our 8th final super match. Another right-handed there between Isaac Russell and Leif Sorenson.
Oh, man, I don't want to say that. Couple of bad dudes right there, guys, and that is going to be a war. I'm looking forward to this match.
Pretty much Hulk versus Doomsday for this one.
Yeah, there you go.
They call him Thor, but perhaps the Hulk is more appropriate.
Oh, yeah.
A fair point there, Dion. 245 pounds there. That'll be a super match for the ages. As it is, though, folks, we've all come down here for arm wrestling. Let's take it to the table for a little bit of cash on the table, and exactly what is going to be going down there. That's $100 a piece as well. These guys showing off. There's the table. There's our signature under camera as well. The Montana Armbender League, and $100. But let's go. That is the man of the hour, Josh, the Wise Man Wilson.
There he is.
$100 make them all.
Very strong inside puller, Josh is. Explosive power, good press, and surprisingly a good top roll. He's well-rounded.
Yes, sir. 4.5 years within the great sport of arm wrestling. Hunts for elk sheds in his spare time. Let's take a look at who he will be taking on the day. Taking him on for the first super match of the day, we're taking a look at Dakota Shipton.
Definitely a good puller here.
I am excited to see Dakota pull with
Trains
us.
once a week with Matt Mass, so he's, yeah.
Got
Someone
the
not to
eye
mess
of the
with.
tiger right there as well. Is this our first emoji in a tail of the tape right here? Is this our first emoji, folks?
Yeah.
Got a 25-pound Supermax with the crazy eyes.
This guy's full of jokes, full of surprises, and he very well could surprise us today.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Josh Wilson standing at 5'5", a little bit of a height difference there, gentlemen.
Big of a height difference.
There is, but hey, you know what? These tall guys always getting after us for us short arms, and we're making fun of the guys with the taller arms, but we want that, they want ours, etc.
Short guys can pull.
A little bit of a difference in
classic-
weight right there, but let's take it on to the table as we get this one started. Remember, Dakota, you beat Josh. You're out of the Montana Armbender.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. You beat Yoder.
Yep, exactly.
Getting this one going. Big shout out to Mr. Michelle, our referee, the table on the day here at the Gear Grabbers Garage, featuring our underlook right now. If you see it somewhere else, you let us know.
Luke Cody, down ref. Good couple of guys here. Classic match
Gripping up here.
against a hooker and top roller.
Yep.
Absolutely, Dion.
Referee's grip.
Yeah, so they're
Gripping
gonna be
up
calling
here.
for the
Dakota's
referee's grip here now.
Getting a little aggressive there. He don't like what he's gripping up to. Josh Wilson's fiddling with his hand a little bit, and
His
going into
hand
a
is
ref,
strong.
going into a ref grip. It looked
Do you
like
wrap
here.
it up?
So
Do you wrap
see what they can do to
There
each
you
other
go.
in this.
Asking both thumbs, trying to get those palms nice and squared. Thumbs wrapped. The next step is
he
some
comes.
fast
Ready, go!
off to the races action.
Oh.
Oh, let it go early right there. Going to the straps
Going to the
quite early,
strap,
gentlemen.
yep.
Quite early.
Wow. Both
Honestly,
guys
seen that
holding
coming.
up. Both guys holding up very strong there.
Go flat.
It didn't look. I think both guys wanted the strap.
They
What do you
both
think, Dion?
did. Yeah, they love the strap.
Here it goes.
They thrive in this
To the
area.
strap, to the strap.
Hello.
Now, Kevin,
Good.
you've been talking a lot the previous weeks about the placement of this buckle.
Yes.
Now, it looks like it's going to be on the broad side of
Hold still.
Dakota's
Hold still.
forearm or the hand,
Yeah.
as of right now.
It can be a bit of a disadvantage to have the buckle on your hand. You know, we have a different setup for the strap to negate that, but again, you can see as Keith's pulling down on the strap,
Referee's grip. Referee's
that
grip.
will
Referee's
in
grip.
turn pull Dakota's hand down a bit.
Yeah, lower the strap is, more leverage you can get on your opponent, but they both have lower strap. It's neck and neck pretty much.
Jabby higher.
I feel like this
Jabby
is
higher.
a very
Right there,
like,
down,
hey,
not my eyes.
balls to the
Okay.
wall right
Yep.
here in your face. There's
Yep.
no getting back from this one.
Nope.
No, there's no running from the strap,
Nope.
Dion.
You're in timeout pretty much.
Perhaps we'll find out what happens when we back a wild animal into a corner.
Go!
Josh Wilson, Dakota Shipton, off to the races. Dakota trying to torque this thing down
Yeah.
a little bit, yelling at the crowd right now, letting them know what he
match.
thinks.
See?
All the
Yeah.
way down,
Dakota
and
got
that's
him.
a quick point for Dakota Shipton.
Yep, Dakota.
Impressive round for
Yeah.
Dakota. Josh
Woo!
tried to take that pronation away a little bit with an inside hit. Almost had him.
Yeah,
Let's see
Josh
this.
needs to switch it up here a little bit, see what he'll do in next round. He can definitely come back from this, though. Looks, yeah, it's
I think if
pronation.
maybe Josh gets a little bit of back pressure there,
pressure.
shooting inside at the same time.
Yep,
Maybe a different story, a little bit of a different
Yeah.
story.
maybe
here
going
in
to
round
a
one.
See-
flop press.
His hand was taken, compromised. It's hard to get away from something like that, especially with the leverage on Dakota.
Yeah, Dakota was amped up there.
Now remember, folks, there's a best of 5 right here. Another point coming in for Dakota Shipton, though. Now we're talking about match point, series point, and that's Dakota hollering out. Love it, love it. Hey, week 5.
Yeah.
Last week, it's people all riled up. I love it.
We love it.
I think if Josh can get behind that arm a little more and
Grip.
secure that hit of Dakota,
I
rather
agree.
than hit with him,
I agree.
receive the hit from
Yes.
Dakota, he'll fall right into Josh's hand.
Yes.
Ready, go!
Up here off early, and
not
it's another
surprised.
let go here. Dakota angry to have let go an opportunity, but it'll be the strap, and there's no real opportunity to get away from that one at that point.
Right there.
Like Kevin Roy said, a little back pressure from Josh Wilson might help
I
him
think
out.
so.
High or low? Lower.
There you go. So we're going to be strapping up yet here again. Cannot really be surprised when we're talking about two wrestlers like this. Probably about, what, 7 years experience between these two? 3 years Dakota Shipton, 4.5 Josh Wilson?
Yep.
Hey, when you're training with Matt Mask, right, Dion? It's
Yeah, you're gonna jump a little bit. It's who you train with and everything. You know, Josh. We just have a small local group here, but he's a good puller though. You know, I think he's gonna change it up here.
Absolutely. Some encouragement from the crowd and then letting them know exactly what they think they need to do. And this thumb placement right here, you see exactly where Josh is trying to find this. And now it's elbows to table, balls to the wall street, gentlemen.
Josh needs to fight right back. Do not take anything he does not like. He needs to win center table, and then maybe
Let him have the
I
grip.
think he can have a chance of winning this round.
Mr. Michelle letting him know, just let him
As
have the
you
grip.
can
Let's
see-
get to that neutral situation and get this one kicked
Okay,
off
grip.
soon, right, Kevin?
Absolutely. As you can see, Josh's wrist a little compromised already from the get-go.
Now, is this a difference in height and difference in that length
Yeah,
of
he
arm?
doesn't
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Referee's grip.
Yep, you can see it right there, and there's a call for the referee's grip. Josh Wilson, both
You
of
have
them
the
going
thumb.
to the strap initially,
You
Dakota
have the
taking the
thumb.
point afterwards. We'll be looking at the second point, or
Hold still.
yeah,
Hold
the
still.
culmination of the second round.
I think it might go to strap
Ready,
for the
go!
next match.
Here we go, off to the races. Dakota stands up, gets the crowd another
needs to
look.
get behind that arm.
As Josh is he's got to try to get around this. It's just
Stay
not
with the
going to happen.
pronation.
Applying pressure,
Where?
and Josh drops the second one here. Straps twice, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I think if he had slid over to the right side of the table, maybe tried to hook in and cup a little bit more in Dakota's hand, he might have been able to come up in a little more and gone into his strong lane there.
Josh needs to change it up here. This is his last chance, so hopefully he can maybe stay away from the strap.
Yeah.
So we'll see what
Again,
happens here.
Josh losing his containment there. Again, slide over
We
to
doing
the
1 minute?
right,
Yep.
dive
Are we
in on
doing
that
1 minute?
arm.
Are we doing 1 minute?
Fantastic stuff.
On time?
Dakota Shipton. Guys,
Nope.
you're talking about the host of the
What?
Through the Fingers
Are we
podcast
doing
right
1
here.
minute?
Look at that. Oh, my God. Is it get chilly in here? That's the look of ice in the veins, folks. Turns attention. Oh, yeah, that's right. I am arm wrestling. Let's get this one done.
You're in danger, bud. Look there.
You're in danger, bud. 2-0 here for Dakota Shipton. Now, this is a pharmacy tech. It sounds like he's found the cure so far for Josh Wilson.
I think
we
that's
go.
right, huh, Dion?
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, a wide receiver in football back in high school, college times.
No kidding.
He's shooting guard as well in basketball. And of course, we're talking about Dakota. We would know about Josh's sports history, right?
No.
Ready, go!
Yep. Oh, off to the races yet again. Turned it and immediately had to let this one go. You saw a little smile there with Dakota because he knew that there was about to be a third serving of what you got the first two times.
Hey, man, to open
What?
Josh's hand
Way
like
tight.
that, in my opinion, you've
Look,
got to be
get that.
pretty friggin' strong. Because
Exactly.
I can't do it.
Just the simple act of doing
I can't
such
do it
a
either.
thing, and then it is a tough task, a rough ask, a Herculean task.
But again, it goes back on that leverage, right, Dion? I mean, hey, that much of a height difference, finger to elbow tip, you know, hey.
And leverage
Good,
we
good,
trust.
good.
honestly.
Don't move. Wait.
Leverage and positioning,
Yep,
right? Leverage, positioning, and
everything.
timing. They
You gotta
think
have
that's
a-
really the biggest three things here.
Can't give up your hand either. You gotta have a good.
Josh really needs to fight in this setup, every
Get a grip.
single bit.
He needs to wear Dakota's hand
Finally
out
finding it,
there.
but even you see with arm standing straight up Dakota's, it's even pulling his elbow off the table a little bit, and that's just so much
Get
less
closer
leverage.
to his hand a little bit there.
Dakota making him really uncomfortable.
Okay, shoulder in. Looks good.
$100
Dakota
going to the
knows
winner
it.
of this one. Off to the races, and it's a quick one, burning it, and now turning it, trying to get this one up, and Josh is fighting for the middle
Josh
position.
needs to get behind that
And
arm.
Dakota asking if it's
Winner
time,
right there.
and it
Good
is. The decapitation there in the third round. That's going to be Dakota Shipton taking it down in 3.
Man, I
Gotta
can't
call it like it
really,
is.
can't really say I'm surprised. This guy he's a good puller, trains with Matt Mask. Josh, I think if maybe had made a couple adjustments, might have been able to be in the match a little more. Absolutely a strong puller, though. And look there, you can even see his fingers on top of the buckle. That is definitely a
that's the
disadvantage.
fight,
You do not want to be gripping onto that.
Yeah, you just don't get enough. Right? We were just talking about levers as a top roller here, Dakota Shipton, that really took Josh to task.
Every
Call it
little
like we see it.
millimeter, centimeter, it all matters when you're gripping up and trying to win center.
Absolutely. There's the money there. Now let's toss it on down. Dion, that's the Wilsonator. Take it away, sir.
Dakota, what an impressive win, man. What's going through your mind right now?
Dalton, you're screwed, buddy. August 17th, I'm going to do the same thing to you, man. We can hook, we can top roll. It doesn't matter, buddy.
What did you do coming into this? What was your training tactic? What'd you plan for?
I don't think the people around the world realize how blessed I am. I train with Red Deer Club. We have Matt Mask, Sean Cruther, many more guys who are hitting this world level. Matt's been there. We got guys that are hitting that. And they just don't realize how good of a club we are. I got like 6,000 Canadian dollars here because of that. You guys don't realize the currency change right now. But no, I'm just going to take this for a second.
No.
I just wanted to say thank you. I got to hold it. Okay, I just want to say thank you to everybody who trains with me. Edmonton Club, Calgary Club, I come and see all you guys, and you guys make me better. I got to showcase it on the table today. Thank you to MABL. The hospitality here has been insane. This is a great match to start it off, and we have better and better matches coming, you guys. It's just going to keep getting better. So enjoy the show.
Congratulations, Dakota. Thank you so much for coming down. We'll throw it the break. Thank you.
I got one more thing to say. Josh Wilson, you are an insane arm wrestler. I came in with a game plan. I managed to execute it. You are giving up a lot of things, and I really appreciate you taking the match. No hard feelings, buddy. It's great. Thank you, guys.
We'll take a break, guys. Thank you.
The Stadium Sports Bar and Casino. Great drinks, Mexican food, full sports package, and kids' games. Have a drink on their great patio this summer. Big thanks to MRTE. They're always hiring and are looking for drivers right now. That's MRTEINC.com for more details.
And now, taking a look at the money table right for a second. This here, the Montana Armbender League. Everybody take a look. Ryland Blackmore. He is ready. He is posing and everything. Out of Creston, British Columbia up there in old Canada. Another construction worker here, Dion. Another, again, a central theme that you see is people who work with their hands.
Yeah, construction workers, man. Those guys got a grip on them. Got a wrist, too. Don't mess with them.
Absolutely right. That's Ryland Blackmore there. Now let's take a look at his opponent. That's Attard coming on out. Just graduated high school, the mower of lawns. Been doing the damn thing for a little bit less than a year, and he's going to be looking to hook Ryland Blackmore in this best of 5 series.
Now, I've heard some good things about Asher, so I'm looking forward to seeing Paul. I've yet to see that.
Fun fact about Asher, he does calisthenics, man. He's insanely strong, wrist-wise and everything.
Insanely strong. Insanely strong. Now, we're going to be taking a look at the tape. Couple inch difference here. 3 inches difference. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Bit of a weight difference as well, but hey, like I said, I've heard some good things about Asher, so I'm looking forward to seeing him do well today.
Taking a look at the bicep circumference, just a little bit of a difference there. About half an inch, quarter inch difference in the forearm circumference. About half an inch there at the elbow to fingertips. So not exactly the same difference as we've seen in the past. There's the bell here, folks. You know what that means.
Go time. Look at this. I'm excited for this match.
Oh, Ryan's setup, very impressive right from the start.
Rylan, yes, indeed.
Rylan, yep.
Taking a look at these two as of right now. Again, our under camera. If you see this done anywhere else, you let us know, folks. Anywhere else besides the Montana Armbender League.
Ready, go!
Ready, go. Initially, and a quick one down. My goodness. Blink and you missed it, folks.
Asher a bit surprised with that one, I think. Maybe he just needs a warm-up.
Yeah.
Back up, wait for the
He
signal.
needs to figure his guy out here. Rylan here.
You got a minute, you got a minute.
Rylan looks comfortable, happy.
He does.
Rightfully so. Hey, man, hey, good round.
Height and weight differences seem to
It really looked like Asher had a good setup,
Yeah.
posted high. I think maybe post backwards this next time, back pressure. Rylan straight to the side.
Looking confident, Rylan is.
cool, confident, collected, ready to
Talking
go.
to his brother there,
He's like, you wanted me to do that one more time?
You want to see it again? There you go. The support from the brother Jeron as these two are ready to go again. 1-0 right now for Ryland Blackmore.
They both got a good setup here.
Come down just a little bit.
No straps
Ready, go!
necessary in this one here.
Stop.
Oh, going to
Oh,
it. And
another
yeah,
quick one.
you immediately saw Asher realize he'd had that bad angle. There was no hope for him on that one.
He was trying to catch him, but just couldn't catch it in time. It's all right.
This guy's all smiles.
Trying
Look
to
at
get
him.
that snatch. Yeah, I think that's more smiles than we've seen in 5 weeks of Montana Armbender League, I think.
Oops, see? Yeah, got caught. Fun
Bang.
fact, there's 3 Blackmore brothers.
The third Blackmore.
Yeah, they're Tanner. He couldn't make it, but out of 3 brothers, Ryan's the better right-handed.
Strong
individual.
top roll by Rylan.
Rylan.
Yeah, just a really, really quick one right there from one of the 3 Blackmores, right?
Yep.
All within the arm wrestling.
All
There's
smiles.
the belt.
Is he the best one, Dion?
He's the best right hand, what I've been told by the brothers there. Out of the brothers.
Right there.
He certainly looks it right now.
This way.
Yeah.
Asher, no straps necessary for these 2 gentlemen.
Ready, go!
Now we'll see if this one goes a little bit different. And no, it's just a slow burn there for Ryland Blackmore. There, a quick 3-0 for the second time to start out our Montana Armbender League Week 5, Dion.
Yeah. Impressive victory. Ryland Blackmore here. I'm excited to finally meet him, get to see him compete. I didn't know nothing about him when he came down.
Really was. Take a look at this one again, Dion.
Oh, look on here. It looks like it's all kinds of bright, but up there it looks darker and shit. Yeah, it does.
Yep, he was trying to catch him here. He just couldn't. And that top roll's insane there.
Yeah, I guess there's,
Sometimes you just can't.
It does just kind of seem like at the beginning, every single time Rylan was able to turn like an early advantage and then just all the way went down to a point every time. $100 in hand. Let's kick it on down to Playboy Roy. Little interview action.
Rylan, impressive victory. I love your look, man. Your intensity. You looked really cool, calm, and collected up there. Anything you trained for specifically for this match?
Nothing really. Just heard there was a super match, and I figured I might as well go give it a shot.
Hell, you did very well, man. We're looking forward to see you again, maybe. Anybody you'd like to pull?
No one specifically. Any takers?
I love the confidence. Are you coming arms again?
Yeah, 100%. You're gonna be there. Yeah.
All right. Who's going to be your opponent?
Never mind. Sorry, I misunderstood what you were saying there, but yeah, give me a match.
Oh, give him a match. Congratulations. We'll be right back, folks.
Bensky Towing. Joe and Leah are 2 of the biggest supporters of the Montana Armbender, so tow with Bensky Towing and Recovery and their sister company, Westgate Repair, for all of your vehicle needs. And Mighty Mo Brewing Company for catering and providing us with cold beer. Go enjoy the best award-winning beer and pizza in Great Falls at the Mighty Mo Brewery. And a very special thanks and shout out to our host where all the action happens, the Gear Grabbers Garage. They're the right choice for all your vehicle's routine maintenance and repairs. Red Leg Studios, producers of the M-Spot, providing broadcast quality live streams and mobile productions. See how we can make your event stream to the world. RedLegStudios.com.
And money table, Mr. Michelle with that in hand, taking a look at our Montana Armbender League table as of right now. And now let's get it going for the next super match. That's Jake Covert. Love it. A familiar face here with the Montana Armbending League.
I love this guy, one of my training partners, Underground Miner. He's a bad dude.
Decorated arm wrestler, too.
Yeah, no, seriously. I love the fact, the same fact has been farther underground than most of us have been away from home. Insane stuff.
That
now,
is true.
Taking a look at how he'll be playing, that's Chance the King Young. You might recognize that last name as well. The Destroyer is his dad, Laurel, Montana. That's a construction worker working with the dad as well. Love it. Training with the dad, working with the dad.
Same intensity, same look.
Young gun.
Great puller.
He said it there when I got to sit down with him earlier. He said, I am coming for it all.
I love that attitude.
It's a good mindset to have.
He's a beast. Chance Young's a beast, but Jake Covert is too.
Now, this has actually been not the first time these 2 wrestlers have faced each other as we take a look at the numbers and what exactly they mean. 2-inch difference, not that big a deal. 3-pound difference, definitely not that big a deal. Taking a look at the bicep circumference, maybe a little bit of a different story.
Yeah, Jake, definitely a big bicep, strong guy. Chance, intense, well-rounded, strong guy as well. I know both these guys right-handed are a little bit of a mismatch, but left-handed is a rivalry.
Absolutely.
Yeah, these guys have been having this rivalry for a while. I watched them compete in Miles City. They had a really good match there, too, left-hand match. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, they were telling me it was a battle of attrition going back and forth. There were not short matches there by any means. Chance wins left. Jake wins right. Getting it going, and that's an early one. Now trying to, you saw that look on Chance's face once he realized he was trying to let go right there. To the straps we go
That's
for our first point.
Supernova Chance right there.
Yes, sir. Supernova Chance.
Yep.
That's a good one, too. I like it.
Both guys look comfortable, though.
Yes.
Slip.
Guys, this is going to be a good match.
I know Chance maybe looked very confident there, but I think Jake looked pretty solid as well.
They looked both solid.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good one.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
take
happy to see it go to the strap.
What'd you say, sorry?
I'm happy to see it to go to the strap.
Yeah, and no getting out of this one. No getting out of this one. Now, who initiated that initial try to, like, hey, let it go and just go to the strap? That was Jake as well, right?
I think the initial, Jake definitely. Jake gripping down a little low here. Curious to see what he's looking to do. Both good setup.
There you go. Chance screaming, giving it. No, he's got. And letting everybody here at the Gear Grabbers Garage know who's taking down that early point. To the straps they went, and Chance came out on top.
He means business today.
Yes, he
I
does.
think that intensity definitely got him that win on that. The setup, everything else, real impressive though.
The point after strap
Here we
for
go.
Supernova Chance.
Again,
like that
Chance setup. It was just good. He was like.
Both good setup on both guys' parts. The Chance was just a stronger guy right there, hands down. Was able to break through Jake's containment and finish him right out.
Just closer to the hand, I thought. But yeah, Jake had a good setup too.
Now, does the yelling help, especially in a situation?
I
like
think
that?
it does. They say it does.
Oh, yeah,
Lifting weights,
absolutely.
you grind a little bit, if you get loud, hey.
Just like lifting weights, baby. Just like lifting weights. No straps here for point number 2, possibly. Quickly
Jake's
with these two let
calm
go,
guy
and
in
then
general. He's even-keeled. Oh.
There you go, trying. And now Jake is set. Look at that. He's got his weight lower and whatnot. I would be surprised if this is the let go type situation with the weight. Like, look, they're already sideways. Yeah, to the straps we go. To the
Not
straps we go,
surprised.
guys.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
Chance is just looking good today.
Grip was slipping little bit by little bit. Let's kick it replay style and take a look exactly how this second round now went and pushed into now straps. Hey, hydration important.
I love it. Even though Jake's down like that, he still looks kind of comfortable, but Chance definitely in the dominant position.
Maybe figuring Chance out. You never know.
True. Yeah, like you said, Jake looking very, very confident right there. Hands on straps.
Yep.
Who knows how that second round would have gone.
Yeah.
Strap is up now. Something just tells me every one of these points is going to go down to this, like between these two wrestlers.
Oh, yeah. If Jake can hold his containment against Chance's hit, then this will be a much better match.
I think Jake might
a
have
much better
something for
round,
this
that
one.
is.
He's closer to his hand, too. I think he might have him in this match.
Now, there is no love lost on the table, but these two are friends, of course.
They are. Good friends.
Very, very good friends. You wouldn't be able to tell by the words coming out of their mouth and
And
looks
you
on their
can
faces,
see
though.
from this view, Jake's setup looks. Now Chance seems to have almost an advantage there.
I knew it. I seen it. He got closer to his body in the setup.
Yep.
Very impressive
Just
round by
immediately pulled
Jake.
this one in, and we got a tie ball game.
Oh my goodness.
This is a war now. 1-1.
Face of concentration right there for Jake. Rubs the shoulder.
Get the blood flowing in there.
Absolutely. Break down that lactic acid. Let's take a look at the replays, gentlemen.
I really thought that Chance had a more of an advantage in the setup right there, but
I thought both of them had a good
but
setup.
no,
but
that must
got,
be. Look at that pronation in Jake's thumb. He just pushes
Just
right
beautiful.
through.
Beautiful.
He's like, "You got me that round," Chance
It
says.
looked like you said that was a great setup, but that just goes
They
quickly all
were
the way
both
down.
close. Jake was not close this last time. He fixed it. He's got it now.
Yeah, it's an angle, a problem of angles at that point. Just simple
Definitely
geometry.
tighter. You want to stay tight in your lane. Don't get out of your lane. Don't open up.
Stay in your lane. A life lesson.
Absolutely.
There you go. There you go. Life lessons here at the Montana Armbender League, folks.
Know your role and stay in your lane.
There you go. Know your role, do your job. That's what they said in high school football. Loved it. All right, this best of 5 essentially boiled all the way down to a best of 3 as of right now. After these two win, now And this might be another situation. Now to
Jake
push
needs
this
to
down,
let
but
go.
Jake trying to stay low, and that's going to be let it go again.
Nice.
The straps continue here. Let me know if you sense a theme, gentlemen.
They love the strap. They don't care.
Man, if I was these guys, I'd just be asking from the strap from the get-go.
Exactly.
Now, talk to me a little bit about the information garner, though. In a match like that where you go up and you have to pull away eventually, knowing that you both eventually want to go to the straps, but you garner information. It's a
Well,
battle of attrition.
essentially, you can ask for the strap. You ask your opponent and ask the ref, and if both opponents agree on it, you can go to it. But some guys, you know, Chance, very strong hand. He might have an advantage on Jake without the strap.
When
When
you're both escaping it, you're just it's there. You just need to get to the strap.
Okay.
We're good.
So maybe you're thinking maybe more so like, hey, what? Just cut to the chase already,
Exactly.
people. Just
Let's
get
just
to
finish this. We know what we're all here for.
Give the people what they want.
Exactly. Give the people what they
Exactly.
want.
There you go. There you go.
Jake looking very comfortable. Chance
Oh,
very
yep,
high.
there he goes.
All the way down. That's going to be a call right there. Jake also started with this about 2 inches away from his chin, right?
Can I say one thing? I love Chance. I love Chance's energy, man. That's
Oh, same.
awesome.
We all do.
I love
we
it,
love
dude.
it.
I remember being 19 once as well, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Taking a look, kicking a replay style.
Yeah.
Both
Oh,
good
it's the
setup
setup.
again. I think Jake's just got a little more power in that hand and then that back pressure, side pressure.
He got super close these last 2 matches. He got closer to his hand with the setup.
Maybe if Chance can generate a little bit more back pressure, riser pressure.
Yes.
Hicks. David Hicks.
You know, right straight back to his face, rather. Oh, look, Jake's a little bloody there.
Blood
maybe.
has been drawn, folks. It's official.
Well, just put some chalk on it.
There you go. Exactly. Hey, that's how arm wrestlers fix that.
That's how we do it in this garage.
No bandages. Come on, man.
Chance came here for blood. It looks like it.
Out for blood. I absolutely love it. Blood for the blood gods. We
there
made a
we go.
sacrifice, people.
Hey, it's not out of the ordinary to bang up your hand as a minor, so it's nothing for Jake.
Oh, nothing for Jake.
Or an arm wrestler, for that matter.
It's very true. It's very true. Both
We're used
working.
to this.
Dangerous, decently dangerous work sometimes.
Very.
Oh, especially when you're that far underground like Jake has been. Figuring it on out here for potentially the fourth point. Tries to get this down. Grabbing it. Jake now trying to wrap his fingers and get a second grip on this one. Chance would be happy to let this go and go to his strap for a 4th consecutive time, and that's what we're going to see.
Impressive pull on that round. I really thought if Jake had held on just a bit more, come up, readjusted, he could have had that round, but Chance.
Impressive.
Now, Dion.
Yeah, it looks like, Chance knew he had a slip there. Jake was
absolutely.
trying to get him to the pad. He was close. But, again, these guys want the strap. But, Chance needs to be careful here because
He's a knowledgeable arm wrestler.
Yeah.
I mean, look who his dad is.
Oh, yeah. Dad's a beast, too.
Hey, talk about some support at home as well, right? Folks, that's the Destroyer, Chuck Young.
Yep.
Also with the Concrete Company, of course.
Yep.
And taught Chance, hopefully, a lot of what he knows, right?
Absolutely. He's getting exactly what he wants in this setup. He will not have it any other way.
Turn. Look at that. That's the first time I've seen that at the Montana Arbiter League, all the way back behind your right shoulder.
They're battling each other.
Huge advantage for Chance here, I think.
There you go. Ooh, decently even. Chance doesn't have the gas in the tank. Now we're going to be looking at Jake taking this one down. When I got to sit down and talk with Chance earlier, he said that generally Jake takes it down right-handed, but left-handed, a different story completely. Jake in a 3-1 barn burner right here goes all the way down.
Yeah, I was told these guys have a really good back and forth on the left. So, honestly, both these guys are good arm wrestlers. I'm not surprised Jake won, but at the same time, if Chance would have won, they're both good guys. I don't care who won. Both good guys. They're both powerful.
Oh, yeah.
Good, both good with their left arm.
Yep.
Maybe Chance might come back and give him a battle. He's got some stuff to work on, but again, he's a young polar.
Yes,
He'll
sir.
come back.
Hey, 19 years old, already got enough experience. Fantastic stuff. Kicking on down to Kevin. That's Playboy Roy. A little interview action.
Jake, impressive victory, man. You're now, what, 2-0 the Mabel, yeah?
Yep, 2-0.
Oh, man, hey, running on 1 hour of sleep. You just worked last night. Man, what's going through your mind?
I was a little nervous coming in with no sleep last minute, but Chance beat me by fouls, so I wanted some revenge.
Yeah, you got the revenge?
I got the revenge.
Okay. Right-handed, how do you guys do?
I think we're pretty even right hand. I beat him last time. Maybe he's got what it takes to beat me this time. We'll see.
What's next for you, Jake?
We're going to do Armageddon on the 17th, the Montana State Championship, and then I'm going to go to Washington State in December whenever they announce that.
Do you know who you're pulling in Armageddon?
Casey Hoagland, I believe.
Oh, Casey. All right.
We'll be going after that 198 ranking again.
All right. Well, congratulations, Jake. It's great to see you, man. We'll be right back, folks.
Very special thanks and shout out to our host where all the action happens, the Gear Grabbers Garage. They're the right choice for all your vehicle's routine maintenance and repairs. Red Lake Studios, producers of the M-Spot, providing broadcast quality live streams and mobile productions. See how we can make your event stream to the world. RedLakeStudios.com.
All right, we taking a look at it. That's Jiren Blackmore, 23 years old, out of Creston, British Columbia, a yard hand out here working with his hands again, folks.
Love Jeron, man. He's a good guy, man. From British Columbia, man. He's a natural right, but he came here to compete left, so I'm excited to have him here.
I've heard a lot about this guy, and now I finally see him. There he is.
You heard a lot about him. Now take a look at him. Taking on Jiren Blackmore, it's Thomas Allison.
Police officer about to lay the law down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's going to be something going down here on the day out of Anaconda, Montana. I had to make sure that that's a real place.
Yes.
It absolutely is.
Yep.
And
Fantastic
he's in
stuff.
His occupation, he's a police.
Yes, sir. He's a police officer.
He certainly looks like it. Here we go, Dion.
Taking a look at the numbers, Mason, and what do they mean? Negligible height difference. Talk to me about that weight, though.
Nah, that weight's a little different. You know, you're about, I'd say about 14 pounds. I'd say, if I'm getting that right. That shouldn't be too much of an issue for these guys. These guys, I'm pretty sure, pull bigger guys. So.
Now, the other numbers, bicep, forearm, and elbow to fingertip.
Elbow to fingertip goes to Jeron on that one, so.
Yeah, quarter second right there. Bicep, maybe a little bit different story, but let's take it down to the table between Jiren Blackmore, Thomas Allen. Several Blackmores here on the day, isn't there? Like there's a couple different Blackmores, right?
Oh, yeah. We got his brother
Rylan,
here, too.
Yeah. We had Rylan earlier taking on Asher, and then, and did take down the W. So perhaps another Blackmore W coming down here in just a minute.
Oh, man.
Jaren's the older brother, so, yeah. He's going to try to walk out here with another win, but he's got to.
As both an older brother and a younger brother, and a middle child, right? I can only imagine. But here we go, up and starting. Now trying to get it. One of these two is having a fantastic time.
Impressive.
This, folks, is going to be a great match. I can already tell right from that, right from the start.
Jiren
These
got
guys
that
know
energy.
what they're doing.
He got that energy.
Yes, it is. To the straps of the first one, and I mean, once you're holding on to like half of a finger at that point, right?
Thomas knew what he had to do. He had to let it go.
He looks confident in that. He said, no. You can slip all you want, brother, but let's get to the strap.
Let's just get to it.
That's
just
where
cut to the chase.
All the arguments are settled or in the strap. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Amen to that.
There's a lot to be said for, again, like, there's no escaping this. It's me and you right here. One of us is going to leave with a point.
Exactly.
Both men kind of observing over here and making sure that everything is to their liking. Be looking for positioning and more here in just a couple of seconds. I got to talk with Thomas Allison. This is about his 5th combat sport that he's competed in.
Okay.
Boxing, folk-style wrestling, everything in a bag of chips. Now getting to it, Allison trying to pull this one down and in.
Jaren's
you see the top pressure, though. I believe that's it, and it was. Yes, sir. That's Jiren Blackmore taking it down with his brother in the crowd.
That was an impressive victory.
That was. Jaren's a beast, man. It's my first time watching him pull left hand. I heard he's good.
The camera loves him. The camera loves him, Kevin.
The Blackmore brothers animated, and rightfully so, man. These guys are doing very well here today.
Yes, they are. Look at that. He just had a good setup, and he caught him. I mean, Thomas had a good setup, too.
Thomas looked to be in control there for a little bit. I wonder what he was asking. What may have been wrong there.
Yeah, that was definitely a touch. You saw Thomas's elbow kind of like retreating as well as he was trying to bring this one in, not coming off the pad, but kind of trying to retreat back and use his weight to his advantage. Switch sides of the table.
Maybe he was trying to get a hard foul and restart there.
Well, apparently Jaren's brother is not interested by his match. You see that on his phone.
Oh,
This
man.
new generation and their cell phones, I tell you.
Probably getting a lot of Snapchats from the girls. No.
Snapchat. Do kids still use Snapchat?
Ready, go.
That was
Hey,
my
hey,
time.
hey.
Oh, hey.
Don't
Excuse me.
Oh.
You held it out.
There you go.
One foul.
Dion, let's not forget who Playboy Roy is here, okay?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I'm a married man now. Hey.
So is Snapchat Playboy approved?
Ready, go.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was a quick one again. But again, blinking, you missed it. Sorry, folks. We're having a great time here in the booth.
Is that a flash? Oh,
Keith
my
looking
goodness.
down.
That was quick.
That's Miss Michelle
Wow.
motioning forward. That's a second point here.
Can I get a replay on that? That was impressive.
Yeah, we'll get a replay. Take a look
Wow.
at this. Yeah. Yep.
Impressive on
Again,
drawing
Thomas perhaps a little confused. I know what was
Showing
going
the
on
bicep. Showing the bicep, man. He's confident. He knows he got
Let's
it.
take a look at
Thomas
it
needs
here.
to switch it up.
And there it is. Now, Thomas looks like he has a good setup. Looks strong.
Boom.
Oh,
my
yeah,
goodness.
wow. Dude, he pulled his elbow back. That's
Yeah.
what it was. Yeah, and he just did not really get it set right there.
Jaren's
Again,
just too strong, man.
Yeah.
Thomas Allison, man, folk style wrestling, boxing, he's done the main event, first one, won it right here. That is a different story in every way, shape, and form right now as he is going forth and doing battle with Jiren Blackmore as of right now. Down 2-0, what do you do?
Honestly, I don't
Well,
know.
you stay. Go ahead, Dion. Yeah.
I don't know for Thomas on this. He needs to be quicker. He needs to catch it like right here. He needs to stay
Neutral
in that.
situation.
Oh.
Now turns, try to put into it. We hear a call there from referee Michelle as well. Trying to get this
Nope.
one down.
Pronation's just too much.
That's going to be it. A quick 3-0.
Wow.
Jiren Blackmore does it in front of the crowd, his brother, and everybody here at the Montana Armbender League. Money handed over.
Yeah.
That's a sweet $100
With a
right there, Dion.
14-pound weight difference, I thought that was impressive.
Yeah,
But
no, exactly.
congrats to Thomas for coming out and beating. Congratulations to Jeron.
That's a very good point. Only a couple of these go to strap as well, Dion.
Yeah.
He needs more time on
Impressive.
the table. Win, lose, or draw. You need more time on the table.
Taking a look at that right there, yeah. And this is just a war of attrition, right? Jiren just kind of just burning out that,
I'm
that
really,
left arm of Thomas.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Jeron here, dude. He did really good job, man. Like, I'm impressed. I thought this was going to be a 3-2 or, a 2-3 match between these guys.
The other way?
Yeah, I just thought it was going to be a battle, but they both did good. Congratulations.
3-0 victory here from Jiren Blackmore. Now let's hear from him and Playboy Roy.
Jiren, impressive victory, man. Your table presence is very impressive. I was asked about you a lot this week. I had no idea who you were, but now I certainly do, brother.
Now you know.
What's going through your mind, man?
I'm just really happy to be here. My first professionally filmed super match. It just feels good performing in front of all these beautiful people out here.
Absolutely, man. The Blackmore brothers, I love it. You guys is very animated. This is what we love. We love this stuff. What's next for you?
Maybe a little Playboy Roy action.
Oh, I would love that, man. That'd be great.
We'll see what happens.
Okay. Any tournaments coming up for you?
Mayhem in the Mall and Alberta. That would probably be the next one.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, not a lot. Just sitting here training this left up. Feeling pretty good.
All right. Well, congratulations, man. It's nice to meet you. Take care. We'll be right back, folks.
Taking a look at the money table as of right now. We're here for arm wrestling. We're also here for a little bit of cash. Cash on the table, folks. Let's get it going with our next super match, and that is Daryl Johnson. Excuse me. Coming on out, Preston, British Columbia. Another Canadian arm wrestler, folks.
Daryl's a beast. I've seen him compete up in Lethbridge, man. He's a tough guy, man.
Look at the arms on this guy.
Yeah, he's good with both arms, I've been told.
Absolutely.
Nice guy, though.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to see him compete.
Hey, he's another guy. It says retired right there. He said he does odd jobs. Another guy who works with his hands.
Oh, yeah.
Taking on Daryl Johnson is Nicholas Abell.
The Thrasher.
That's the Thrasher. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
3-0'd me in the February armbender beginning this year. Tough guy.
Dion knows him all too well, but hey,
Yeah.
they're good buddies.
Oh, yeah.
Beer and wine merchandiser. I think that's everybody's best friend here.
Nicholas is a blue-collar worker, too. Strong.
Yes, sir. Hey, glasses on, the confidence coming out from Mr. Johnson. Taking a look, dap it up first, and let's get this one going in this best-of-5 barn burner.
Yep. Gripping up now.
Nick has certainly come a long way since I even last polled him. Wow, look at the size of the forearm on Johnson here.
He
Though.
goes into
wow.
the ref script.
This almost reminds me of Oleg.
Insane stuff. Looks like my thigh, really. Like, honestly.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
And, yeah, so initially, there's no real advantage, I don't think, right there.
Holy.
But go to the straps here and early. Who actually let this one go, Kevin?
Daryl did.
Daryl did? Okay, I thought it was Nicholas.
Nick's containment is strong, and to be able to do that to him is impressive.
Just be able to
I
get away
agree.
from that hand, right?
Yeah. It's a scary hand, man. He'll lock onto you, man. He's like a magnet on your hand. He ain't going to let you go.
Yeah, you got nightmares of that hand, Dion?
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
But, hey, he could be in danger, bud.
Yeah. You never know. You never know.
Could be in danger. To the straps we go. This looks like, yeah, that'll be on Daryl Johnson here on the left in the orange hat. Nicholas Abell, of course, right, black hat.
Nick's setup looking very good.
Trying to find that palm,
Yep,
kind of get
they're
it,
fighting.
and set the elbow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Center, give me center.
Yep, they're
Ready, go!
ripping up. Ooh.
Oh!
Wow.
Okay, so I think
Okay.
did we hear a foul called?
Yeah.
No, okay, so that
It
is
was a
good.
point. That
That's
was a
point here for Daryl Johnson. Strap necessary for the first of them as this one goes. And now both wrestlers setting back a little bit. Talk to me a little bit about what Nicholas Abell could do to come back, tie up this series.
Just needs to calm his nerves, readjust, redo. He's got everything right. Just needs to be a little bit quicker. He's got it.
Yeah, Daryl's setup in that strap was very, very good.
Got to remember, Daryl's got 12 years experience doing this. Abel's only been doing it for like a year and a half. So
That's a very good point.
And Nick, that said, though, has become immensely better.
yes.
Yeah. I got to sit down and talk with Nicholas Abell a solid bit. Been training with Hunter Broughton, the Hitman, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Jake Covert as well as Jim Wright, the Blonde Bear. He actually did take on and take down the Big Sky State Games recently.
Yep.
He certainly did. He took down the Blonde Bear left-handed. That's a big feat in of itself.
He's got the stuff to get it done.
Yeah, but Daryl Johnson, 13 years arm wrestling. It started with a Ukrainian under-18 champ. Took him down. That, of course, was 13 years ago.
Yes.
Straighten out, I'll cut you loose.
I love this guy's style, man. These guys are. I love this match already.
Nope, wrist here, wrist here, wrist here, wrist here.
Yep.
Wrist.
And it's coming in here. You see Nicholas.
Ready,
He's
go.
angled like perfectly down right there and just jumps right into it immediately.
Ah,
Oh,
Good
gotta let this
adjustment.
one go.
That's-
Yep,
that
gotta
was
let this one go.
good pull
How
right
often
there.
does that happen when they let it go?
when it hits you in the mouth.
Yeah, like
can
for
happen.
two-arm wrestlers.
Well,
yeah.
put it this way, I've hit myself in the face before by trying to get away.
There's
So.
this joke my older brother does that involves that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
getting you to hug yourself in the face, so it kind of triggers me a little bit.
Yep. Ooh. Yeah,
Impressive.
I've done it myself.
I'm excited for the strap
happens.
match next. Let's see what happens.
Yep, so strapping up right here. No surprises from your booth. The majority of these points so far in the Montana Armbender League Week 5 have gone down to straps. There has only been 3 points thus far that have gone down to not using the straps. A couple of 3-0s and 1-3-1 so far. Perhaps a more even matchup between these two wrestlers.
Man, Daryl's setup, he just looks so strong. Nick, though,
Keep him center.
strong in the strap
Center.
and without it as
Back up,
well.
back up.
Some impressive stuff here by Daryl so
Ready,
far.
go!
Trying to turn it in, and yeah, once you turn that wrist, all is
Daryl.
over, and hellfire shall rain from the skies.
Took his hand.
Daryl just looks comfortable. Again, like I said, Nicholas.
He's staying calm,
Yeah.
though, I think. You know, hey, he knows what to do. He's been in these situations before.
I agree with you. Yeah, he's got this.
Yep. Daryl is just very strong, very
Yes.
impressive.
Strategies here for Nicholas Abell to try and bring this one back from the brink.
We got 2.
Just needs to be a little quicker and get that upper hand on the top roll he's got.
Look at, he's having fun, man.
Smiles, all smiles.
All smiles here. Smiles, shades backwards, cap.
I can't get over that forearm, dude.
Ooh,
He set up, and I was like, dang.
Yeah, he's got a big forearm.
Very good point. There's the bell. You know what that means?
It's go time.
Yeah, it's a cow bell, but these bulls are ready to get this one going. A little stampede action here between Daryl Johnson.
You see a top roll here from Nick.
Yes, high top in, top roll, quick.
Wrist.
It seems like he's kind of tried it previously,
Ready,
but
go.
again, this is the last thing.
Foul.
Yep.
Elbow foul on the back.
Yep. Okay,
Elbow
so
down.
that's going to
One
be
foul.
called
Yeah, one
here
foul.
against
Elbow
Daryl
foul.
Johnson. So we're strapping now plus the foul, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
One foul.
Nick certainly making a point to, hey, did you see that foul, ref?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at it.
Yep.
Yep. There you go. There you go. Hey, sometimes the most important parts of the pull.
That's right.
Have your voice heard.
Yes, sir.
Ready,
Getting
go.
up to it. Neutral
Foul,
situations.
one
Trying. So close. This is a weirdly turned hand. These are bad angles for both of these wrestlers.
Wow, that was a little insane. How was Abel's arm? Both of their arms look, man. Kind of made my arm a little bit.
All contorted. He looks good, though. He looks happy.
He's happy. He's smiling now.
He's
We
happy
love
to
it.
be here.
Supposed to bend that way.
Put the weapon close.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much
wow.
like right there, the real close to bad angles right there. But letting it go to the straps we go. Daryl takes this one down, gentlemen. It'll be a 3-0 sweep. Nicholas takes it. We'll be looking at a little bit more of a tied series.
Now you see that when Nick was going to press through, his hand and wrist might have been compromised, but he still had his forearm
Yes.
in alignment with his shoulder, so not too dangerous. I
have
know it
two
looked
fouls.
horrible, but
What a beast.
Grip.
Foul indication there. Floor, it's important. It's important.
It is.
Two fouls. You're flirting with dangerous territory here, right? I mean,
absolutely. Daryl's flirting with it. Keith's like, hey, watch it, buddy.
he's got the phone number. He's got the
Abel a
Snapchat.
little
Everything.
carved in there.
Oh, he's compromised his wrist.
Yep. Fix that wrist. Fix
About
that
ready
wrist.
to go.
Yeah, this might be a quick one here.
Go.
Oh!
Oh my
just
goodness!
a little readjustment.
Up and over, and this one comes crashing down. Daryl Johnson has done it in 3.
Congratulations.
He ran track and field in
both
high
guys.
school. It was a marathon here in this super match. Love it. Look at the guys having a good time. Guys having a fantastic time. Absolutely love it.
Good guy.
Replay style here, Dion.
Abel just, kind of gave him his wrist, like Kevin Roy said, it's, I don't know. Daryl Johnson's just a tough guy too, so.
It's also tough to start with an angle.
But
like
I give
that.
props to Nicholas for showing up and getting some business done, though, man.
Sir.
Props.
Yeah, you both mentioned it right when it was postured up. It's just a tough angle here.
Yeah.
But kick it on down. That's Playboy Roy. A little interview action.
Daryl, wow, you surprised me, and I think you surprised a few people here today, man. You look insane. What's going through your mind, brother?
Well, I'm just glad that my game plan worked. His hand surprised me. It was super strong, but I'm pretty good in the straps.
What exactly was your game plan, brother?
My game plan was get as much height as I could on him because I was told he's really good outside bowler. So
What's next for you, man?
we'll see. Maybe Mayhem. Maybe if they invite me back, I'll be back here.
We would love to have you, brother. Insane forearm, insane strength. I think you could have done anything on that table against any one of us today and won. So congratulations again, man. Absolutely. We'll be right back, folks.
That's on me. Right.
Hello and welcome back to the Gear Grappers Garage here with the Montana Armbender League. We got our next super match coming on out. Everybody put your hands together. That's R.J. Harrold. Whoa!
Man.
Hey, back up. You can't eat that camera.
I like that entrance. Just when you thought he was going to be a little serious, bang! Explosive.
Yes, sir. Hey, he was back here. He was soft-spoken. He was confident, but that's not what we saw against the camera just now. Taking on R.J. Harrold, it's the man, the lawnmower man here, Dave Smith.
Dave Smith, good guy. There we go.
Yeah, Dave Smith here, lawnmower man, a Montanan himself out of Helena.
Been arm wrestling for 8 years there. Most favorite move there is top roll. Nice. Good guy.
Go.
I've seen a little bit of Dave. Let's see here. A little bit of a weight difference as well. Bicep circumference.
Yeah, a little, what, an 1.5 inch difference right there. Inch difference in the forearm, Dion. Which of these numbers differences stand out most to you?
Probably just the weight, but RJ is a young gun. He can take some of the weight, you know. So I just think that, honestly, just the weight. Honestly, other than all that, everything else looks good.
Yes, but the endurance can shine supreme above that.
Yes.
Above that just numerical difference right there. I understand what you're saying. R.J. Harrold taking on Dave Smith, the lawnmower man. I love that. I love that. I got to sit down. Dave Smith was some of the most fun that I had sitting down with these wrestlers so far. 7 years within arm wrestling. Said he tried it because he saw it on ESPN. Does that not give credence to what we're doing right now?
It
Literally,
absolutely
right?
does.
You know what I'm saying? See it on YouTube. See it on ESPN. Something like that. Doesn't get much better than this, folks. It doesn't get much better than our under-camera look. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So you guys can see the grips as they are happening.
You can really see the thickness of these guys' hands as well from that view. What they might be trying to do as far as carving in, not carving in, post. It's a good view, absolutely.
They look like tree trunks, don't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they do.
Go up the shoulders. Close the fingers. Close the fingers. Close
Dave
the
not
fingers.
looking all that comfortable. RJ not giving him anything either.
RJ's overwhelming in his hand here, it looks like.
You see Dave Smith. That is the hand of a lawn care man right
Yeah.
there. Calluses on every single quadrant of each
Ready, go.
finger. Off to the races. That seemed like a mild advantage early for the young man, for R.J. Harrold. Let it go and let's take it to the strap. See how this is going down.
Everyone wants the strap today, it seems like. I've seen everyone in the strap today.
Again, only 4 points so far that have come off of not strap situations.
I think Dave, defensive arm wrestler right there, he didn't try to hit whatsoever. He just wanted to feel what RJ had, perhaps.
There's a lot. I feel like that there's a lot of credibility to that strategy as well, Kevin. Right?
It is.
Coming on out here, knowing that's probably going to go to the strap. You can always let go, but then you're getting a lot of information, right?
Yeah.
I consider myself a defensive style arm wrestler. There's a lot of us out there, but my theory is always attack the attacker.
Playboy really a defensive arm wrestler. Who'd have guessed it? Oh, early one down. The young man, Mr. Harrold. That's what they call him.
Good match.
Mr. Harrold
Open
with
the
the
hand
W on
up,
that
too.
round.
Rotate over. Turn around.
Some
Very
back pressure
poised. All business.
We gotta flip the sides of the table. RJ, one of his 1 year within arm wrestling, but hey, that's enough right there. He just drops the weight and drops
Bang.
the palm.
Too much pronation, back pressure for Dave to handle on that one. Dave has to hit as well
wait for
to
the
get
bell.
anything
Wait for
on
the bell.
RJ, I think, Dion, huh?
I mean, you said 1 year arm wrestling. All he need, all one person needs 1 year arm wrestling. All right.
Some
You
guys
can
catch on faster
they
than
do.
others, right?
Exactly. Yeah, they catch on pretty quick.
Sauntering up to the table there with R.J. Harrold. More of a calm, concentrated look there from Dave Smith.
Shoulders, give me shoulder square.
And Dave Smith has not been arm
Ready,
wrestling
go.
that much recently. More focused on form, and that's an early one. Again, R.J. Harrold taking it down for the second in a row.
Cannot take this guy lightly.
No.
And I think Dave, like I said, he needs to attack.
He's kind of giving up his hand, too, a little bit. So if he readjusts and fixes what he needs, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, going to be looking at this one here yet again. And this one is just like a little bit initially, and RJ taking it down eventually. Round number 3, and possibly the last one if RJ takes it down here, folks.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, there you go. Show the crowd the guns. They got to give the people what they want. Taking a look at the under.
Bring this in just a little bit.
The under look right here.
Open up.
Get a clear shot, a front row seat to Dave Smith
A
there.
little bit right here, right there. Ready, go.
Dave.
Stop. Winner right
Oh,
here.
man, oh, man. Another quick one
Yeah,
as RJ
Dave.
just takes to the middle and pushes it down to the table.
Dave was just, or RJ was just a little too much. You know, he kept on taking Dave Smith's hand, you know, and that will happen. But RJ's a young puller, man. He's got the stuff, you know. Dave Smith's been doing it for a while, but hey, you never know. We might see these guys again. Might have to see a rematch, you know.
Hey, this was electrifying. This was absolutely electrifying match between these two. We'll get the interview going in just a second, guys. But want to give you guys a full look at all of these. It might have seemed quick, but RJ really did employ several different strategies to take this one down to 3-0 sweep.
When you're traveling that far from Idaho, man, you come down here or up here and you get business done. No questions asked, quick and easy. You know, that's what he did. So.
Now, fantastic stuff. Taking a look at RJ Reynolds. Let's kick it on down to Kevin. That's Playboy Roy as he talks to the winner.
RJ, impressive victory, man. I think maybe a few people take you a little too lightly. I certainly didn't. You look like a bad dude up there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What's going through your mind, man?
I think that's just why Idaho's a stronger state than Montana.
What was your game plan going into this?
I just came up. Game plan 1 is top roll. And then if I can, after that, just entry point, wherever it goes.
Like I said, you know exactly what you're doing, brother. What's next for you?
Idaho State, and anyone come out, 176, 187 class, see what's up.
All right. Well, it's great to see you, man. Congratulations. Take care. We'll be right back, folks.
Now there's the money table, and there's the casual, courtesy of our floor referee, Mr. Michel. Taking on our next super match of the night, that's Ryan Busier. They call him Thor.
Looks like Thor.
So. He looks just like him, doesn't he?
Got a thunder there.
Spearfish, South Dakota. Spearfish, South Dakota. Y'all name things just differently here in the Midwest. I love it.
I tell you what, man, this guy, from where he's come from when I faced him first to now, I can't even budge him.
I have seen his transformation. He's come a long way, man.
He's put in a lot of hard work.
Yes, he has. Taken him on his deadly Dale Kotic.
Dale.
I like it. Concrete worker.
20 years of arm wrestling. Wow.
It's no joke, man.
Yeah, that's insane.
Seated strict curls max reps at 190 pounds.
Jesus.
Crazy stuff. Taking a look, tail of the tape here, the numbers difference. I think the biggest numbers difference might be 2.5 years Ryan Busier experience, 20 years Dale. But talk to me a little bit about height, weight, etc. differences, Dion.
You know, we got a little bit of height difference, not too much. We got about, 11-pound weight difference here. Same bicep circumference, and then, a little bit of difference in forearm circumference, and then elbow and finger, just a little bit, but other than all, just a little bit of weight difference, I guess you could say, but solid polars,
A lot of similarities, except for the year's experience.
Except for the year's experience.
Yes.
Now we'll see if the intangibles, the unmeasurables, come down to the table and really delve into a difference between these two. Our next to last super match of the night. Yes, folks. We got Isaac Russell after this and Leif Sorenson coming on for our last super match of the day. Week 5 has been going fantastically so far, gentlemen.
Flying by way too fast.
It really is. I'm not kidding. I literally feel like it was you sitting down a second
I
ago,
know.
and now we're already to our next to last super match. Insane stuff.
Straight. Listen to me.
Needs to slow down.
Short.
Both these guys very eager to pull.
Oh, yes.
Ready to go.
Oh.
Deadly Dale.
Wow.
Oh,
my goodness.
Finds the middle and turns the corner.
Got him into a hook and dragged him to the pad. Wow.
Yes.
That's crazy.
You have to be a strong guy to do that to Bussier, man. Let me tell you that right now.
Really strong.
Wow. But between the straight up strength, the power right there, let's take a look at just how this went down.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can see Ryan's palm up a little bit. The disadvantage. He needs to be able to keep that pronation, his thumb.
Dale just got to the area they needed to quicker than Ryan, which is fine. You know, he's got time to adjust it and change it up.
Hey, man, Dave's looked like he's been calm all day.
Yes.
He's been saving that surge of energy right there, and let's see if he can continue to do it.
Yes, sir. I had a blast sitting down with both of these guys. Thor, very, very humble guy.
Absolutely.
Deadly Dale, excuse me.
Both humble.
A lot of stories.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, 20 years inside, you're talking about a guy
Ball right here. I got a little wrist.
who's done a fantastic stuff.
Wrist,
We'll talk about his first time. Actually, Kevin, ask him about his first time competing.
Watch that shoulder.
It's a fantastic story.
Wrist,
Finding
wrist
the true
here,
neutral here at the
wrist here.
beginning.
You got the hook
This will
in
be
that.
our sixth
Get that hook.
point that'll go down to non-straps if it happens. If it happens.
Stop. Referee's grip.
Ryan in a bad
he's not
position.
right there.
Referee's grip.
I believe that was Ryan here on the right side, Ryan Busier, that was just kept trying. Ref says, "Hey, I'm done with this."
Now, do not go in Dave's lane, obviously.
Do you have a thumb? You cap
Dale.
Dale wore his hand out a little bit.
Cap. You cap a thumb.
Going into the ref's grip.
Keep it straight.
I don't want to get that guy's name wrong again. He might whoop my butt. I don't want to pull that guy.
No.
I can't even be Ryan. Man. Oh, my goodness.
That's
a much faster one for Deadly Dale. Hey, they say speed kills people.
Deadly Dale.
Hey, man, he even slow pulled him that first round and still did
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah, the first one seemed like much more of a neutral situation.
Yeah.
They're kind of feeling each other out, but this one
Dang.
just down to the mat immediately. No wasting, no time.
A little bit of a different.
This is my first time seeing Dale compete, and I can tell you right now, I'm super
He's impressive.
impressed. Yeah, he's
no joke, man.
I love the secondary look he gives to the camera afterwards as he's turning. Fantastic. The camera loves him.
Oh yeah. Ryan just needs to adjust. He can do something.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan, this is a top 64 within that 243 plus pound division, of course. Over there, the most recent AERS airs, and of course that was a big deal.
Yes,
that was
it
a
is.
very big deal. He went forth getting top 16 in an event like that is not
He's
easy.
decorated at what he does, man. He's a good guy. Put a lot of hard work in.
Stay in the game.
Ryan needs to certainly change something up here. Don't go inside with Dale.
So you thinking going out? You think going out with him would be the best, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't
Outside,
know.
absolutely. I don't want to go inside with Dale.
No.
Yeah, 2-0 as of right now. He's been competing in multiple tournaments this year. It's not just experience over time, experience on the year. Getting closer to it. Ryan tries a grunt, a scream of dissatisfaction there from Ryan Busier as Deadly Dale takes him down again. A 3-0 sweep for Deadly Dale Kotic.
Yeah, it was just he got him in inside there. Dale's just too much power. I don't even know. I don't know.
I mean, it's the turned ankle.
Yeah.
Turned wrist. Foot
I'm
wrestling.
just trying to figure out what Orion could have did different, but Dale's just an overall. That's that 20 years experience that we're talking about, going up against 2 years experience.
It's just like the endurance there at that point. Again, a marathon type situation, Dion. Winner here, Deadly Dale. Let's kick it on down to Playboy Roy.
Deadly Dale, man, you are probably the calmest guy I have seen walking around here today, and that explosiveness, man, very impressive. What's going through your mind?
Oh, dude, man, it was hard to keep it together all day, but wow, I'm a loss for words, man. Like, this has been an amazing event. Thank you, MABL, for having us out here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, great. Thank you to Ryan, man. You're a super strong dude, man. Thank you. And thanks for having me, guys. It's been a blast. Love it.
He certainly is, man. I remember pulling Ryan for the first time a couple years ago. I could take him fairly easy. Now I can't even budge him, dude. So for you to be able to do that is real impressive.
Well, thank you very much. And you guys have another big event coming up in August, and someone take the match with me because I want to come.
Oh, you're going to be there. You want to be there. Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Brother, what was your game plan in this at all?
Grip it and rip it.
Grip it and rip it. I love it, folks. Hey, congratulations again, Dale. We'll be right back, folks.
Now, folks, at this point, I want to give a special shout out to one of our sponsors that makes competitions just like this one possible. That is Spray Pros Insulation. They can provide you with some of the best insulation the best insulation solutions, for your home and your business, folks. We're talking about crawl spaces. We're talking about soundproofing. We're talking about wall insulation. The goal here is to make your structure soundproof and comfortable all year round. Guys, whether you're a commercial, residential contractor, they offer quality work. They're based, of course, in Laurel and Billings, Montana, but do serve the surrounding areas. That is Lockwood, Bozeman, and Columbus. Folks, check out their website, sprayproscon.com, as well as 406-598-2444. Now, taking it on down to the money table here in our last super match of the night. Money on the table. Mr. Michelle is ready. Taking a look at our last wrestler of the night. That is Isaac the Ranch Hand Russell.
This guy's a beast.
This guy reminds me a little bit of RVJ. Look at the size of the arms and the hands on this guy.
Ooh, only 2.5 years within as well. Another guy that works with his hands. Carpenter also does construction. Can do the human flag. He was telling me that. That's pretty insane, folks.
Yes.
Seeing this guy high cup. That's hard to beat.
Oh, yeah. Seeing him compete, man, he's a tough guy.
Now taking him on, a familiar face here. That's Leif Sorensen, the Viking.
The Viking.
My Viking brother, Leif, baby.
Leif's a beast.
Love it. Love it. Coming out of Fort Peck, Montana. This man is ready. Journeyman lineman. What that means, of course, when weather does its thing, he's the guy that gets us back on power.
That's right.
So same height we got here. Little bit of a weight difference, but I don't think it's gonna affect these guys. These guys
Leif's bicep is just a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Honestly, just weight difference a little bit, Other than that, pretty much the same guys. Honestly, they're beasts. I'm excited for this. This is gonna be a good match.
23 pounds there. I think that does translate to a little bit of a bigger difference than say your 3/4 inch from the bicep circumference. You're talking exact same on forearm, elbow to fingertip. Not really that much of a difference, but 3/4 of an inch maybe. I mean, if there's no height difference, then maybe it comes out like less.
Grip up.
I'm really curious to see how this one's gonna go down.
Me too.
I said tree trunks earlier. These look like red oaks now coming out from our under camera.
Can't see their faces at all now.
No, they can't. You just get like part of a fist and then some more forearm, and more forearm. We are taking a look. Leif Sorensen on the right side. This red-haired gentleman. Isaac Russell on the left side here in the Cabela's hat.
Wrist.
Might go to ref grip.
Wrist.
I'm not so sure about that. Bang!
Ooh, yeah, so this is going to be...
That's a caliber
that's going to be
there.
Isaac right there, giving this one, or letting this one go to avoid that point, because Leif was going one way, and that's south.
I tell you right now, man, Leif's back pressure and top roll, man, is something else.
Yes. Russell
I think he surprised Russell there a little bit.
Yeah, Russell knew he was a little in danger there, so he got out of that, get to the strap right away. That was his best bet.
Yeah, I just feel like as we're going down here and we're getting with more and more experienced wrestlers, now with Isaac and Leif, these are two wrestlers that it just makes sense to guard the strap at this point.
I think Leif looking a little more comfortable after that first go.
Yeah,
look at him just ratcheting that one down.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a good feeling, is it?
I love it, actually.
Oh, yeah?
I do, yeah.
The pressure and whatnot, the buckle on the knuckle?
I love it.
Isaac's kind of giving his wrist away a little bit.
We're almost there.
Or actually, they're readjusting him.
Mr. Michelle reassured him, guys, we are almost there. We are so close. We are so close right now. You just got to work with me.
Leif complaining a little bit. I would be too, man. He's cupped way inside.
Leif asked for ref grip, and Russell agreed.
Real quick, it's Leif.
Leif.
Leif. I've called him both.
Me too.
Fair enough. He made clear to me when I came in. There's the fingers curled right here. And there we go. And it's a quick one. Strap comes on. It's a different story than the first time we saw these two wrestlers.
Man, I know Leif isn't very impressive, but he looks like a different animal today.
Oh, he does, dude. Looking solid.
There's
man.
no hesitation in his eyes at all whatsoever, man.
He looks comfortable. He looks like he knows what he needs to do. And
yes, sir. Point after strap. Let's take a look at this one again, gentlemen.
I think Isaac's set up. I can't really see it right there. Let's see here.
Oh.
Yeah, he looked like he was deep inside Leif's hand for sure.
Back pressure and top roll right there. by Leif.
Again, Isaac, another one of those guys, defensive.
Yeah.
Maybe. But
Probably an inside
it's hard
bowler.
to tell with as hard as Leif hits.
Yes.
And it's fast.
Hey, just born competitive. That's what Isaac Russell's answer was when I asked him how he got into arm wrestling here. That was in Colorado about 2.5 years ago. So again, we're looking at a little bit of a difference in experience here. 15 years for Leif, right? Only about 2.5 for Isaac Russell.
Rotate out.
Wow.
Rotate out just a little bit.
Big
I can
flags.
only tell that that's Leif's because of the yeah.
Yeah.
So get in here and that's try to let Leif right there. He had the advantage. He was not just trying to get it going from the last little bit. Not gonna happen. To the straps we go for our second point.
Keep the weapon close. Luke.
You can tell he wanted to go on the straps too. He just let go. It's like,
Keep the
we'll go on
weapon
the
close,
straps.
guys.
It's fine. We'll go there.
I know some guys will hang right on.
Yeah.
They don't want to let you go. They're going to make you fight for it every
Exactly.
second. Pulling on your fingers, pulling them out of socket.
I'm hoping Russell's able to adjust in the strap this time, though, see what he can do.
He's getting real deep in there.
Yeah, he is. Adjusting. Oh.
Rotate out.
Yeah, that was way turned inwards toward Isaac Russell's as the ranch hand's chest.
He looks like they have a very, very good setup here right now. He
Yes.
looks comfortable, confident.
Ready, go.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
good stop.
Now he's got to keep his elbow
This
on there
is-
and maintain
this is
that
Leif's weak
leverage.
point.
Oh.
Yeah. This is looking good. Oh my goodness. Just look at the power from Leif Sorensen right there.
We
And
got
think
a
about
match,
what is
ladies
necessary.
and gentlemen.
Yep.
3 fouls.
Yep. There's going to be 3
Oh.
fouls for the elbow right there. Isaac Russell not able to maintain the elbow down right there. You saw it. I mean, the first one, it was just a loss of momentum. It was just like a loss of leverage right there. But the second and thirds are going to bite hard.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, you can see. You can see. And even him just trying
understand how
to,
that
like,
works? It's
every
running
second
foul.
you're pulling
I don't stop
backwards
the
like
match.
that.
Yeah.
What you're not doing is putting your opponent's palm against a pad.
Keith gave him every opportunity to, but
Yeah.
Leif pulling back too much. It was too much for him to deal with.
Yep. So, second point. That is a point, correct?
Yep, that
Three
is.
fouls a point,
There's
yes, sir.
3 fouls
We don't do that.
included to
This is
1
Montana.
point, and Leif got that. So
He said, "This is Montana. We don't do that." 2 points here for Leif Sorensen. I love it. I love it.
Jesus.
Luke.
No, that's the breath. That's the breath he's getting in there right now, right?
Sorensen's just looking comfortable and motivated.
Center.
Look at this as the
Yep.
chalk flies down from on highs. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Deliver us,
Like you
deliver
said,
us.
can't even really see their faces. It's
Ready,
too much
go.
muscle.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, Leif's holding
slip
on.
out of there.
Got
There
to
we
bend it.
go.
Not going to happen. Let's it go right here. Leif Sorensen, Isaac, the ranch hand Russell, going down to the straps for possibly the last time. I'll tell you what, Kevin, this will be the last time if Leif is able to take it down. That'll be a 3-0.
Yeah. Very well could, man. If Isaac can get him right back inside and keep his containment and watch those fouls, I mean, he could have a round.
Keep your elbow on the pad. You'll be fine. Going back into the strap.
Okay, get a grip.
Let's see if he can do something this time to stop that top roll.
That's exactly what Isaac needs to do. He needs to get in there, get everything he wants.
Inside.
He's not going to muscle over Leif.
No, he's not.
No, Leif's a beast.
Just even saying those words out loud seems intangible,
know.
right? Like,
Yeah.
there you go. There's a strap. Central position found soon here. Maybe a little bit more of a turn towards the middle would be advantage, more so for Leif. This seems like Isaac good. Wow, let's go with a peg to try and rip this one down. Uses the whole thing.
One elbow foul. To win. That's a win.
There you go. That's going to be a win after the elbows are repositioned right there. Big shout out to our floor refs here, keeping them safe, right? This does boil down to a measure of safety, right?
Yeah.
Like you need that point of leverage.
Exactly. Some guy.
We'll take a look at some replays here. Just a second. Leif Sorensen named the victor after just a little bit of clarification here.
Leif's just a hard guy. You know, he knows what he's doing. He's an outside puller, and when he hits you hard with that top roll, man, it's hard to stop.
Just
it really
so
is.
difficult. Just so difficult. Take a look at this one again. Yeah, Leif is coming off, and that is an elbow off right there. So I think as we go through replays here, we're going to get confirmation before we start the interview, of course, and let the men in the know figure this one out completely, and we'll call this as best we can on the replays.
Okay. Yeah, let's check the replays here.
It really just comes down to how strictly Mr. Michelle is calling this one, right? And of course, Luke Koty on the other side. Now let's kick it on down, a little interview style.
Folks, I'm here with my Viking brother, Leif Sorenson, man. Congratulations. How was that for you?
It was a war. Isaac's insanely strong. I got nothing but respect for him. I'm sure we'll have to do it again. It was very close. It was a lot closer than it looks. I can tell you that. Strength-wise is right there. So.
Yeah, he looked impressive, man. Did you have a game plan going into this?
I did, and I didn't really stick to it. I thought I could hook with him, and I found out, I think it was the second round, I probably shouldn't hook, just keep going outside, top roll. So, yeah, that was the correction I made, I guess.
Yeah, he looked real strong. Have you faced him before?
No, I've watched him on YouTube quite a bit, so. But, yeah, a lot of respect for him.
What's next for you, Leif?
Oh, we got the Armageddon in August, and I'm going against another monster there, of course, so that's next. So just more prep work.
Absolutely, man. Congratulations again. It's great to see you, brother.
Yep.
Back to you, Tug.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. The most exciting of these interviews thus far. Fantastic stuff. This has been a fantastic day, Dion. We're talking, I did the math, all right? Over 100 years of arm wrestling experience between all of these wrestlers here on the day. 16 of them, 8 super matches, each more exciting than the last. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, lot of arm wrestling experience of years and stuff. A lot of tough pullers, too. A lot of new pullers, too, we got to have out. You know, Canadian guys came down. Thank you to them. People from down south came down. Awesome 5th week of Mabel that we get to close out to. I'm sad we're leaving, but maybe next year we can have it back, you know.
Hey,
so
just because it's the last week does not mean we are done.
Yeah.
We did it so nice in February. The event's so nice, we had to do it twice. There's a lot more arm bending and arm wrestling coming here out of Montana. I can guarantee you that much. I'm FBI Tugboat. Wilsonator, thank you so much for coming with me. We had Kevin, that's Playboy Roy, calling the shots with us and getting the interviews on the ground as well. I want to go ahead and give a big fat shout out after a fantastic night of arm wrestling. First and foremost to Spray Pros, another one of the organizations making competitions like this possible. I want to extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to the Montana Arm Bender League's Garage Wars. Of course, first and foremost, big dog. That's King David Gelder, owner and executive producer here with the M-Spot as well. Jill Gelder, running graphics and art design. Big shout out Matt Coratone, that's director and senior producer. Andy Southland, running video production and our cameras. Big shout out to Cody Snyder, running our instant replays there, provided. And now Alex Sonamaker, audio engineer. We want to give a big shout out to Treve Gelder as well. Treve Gelder, personal friend of mine. Jay-Z Nelson, a fellow Jordan here, our community engagement manager, as well as Keith Mitchell and Luke Koty, our officials. Ryan McWilliams running our lighting and helping us out, as well as Jacob Cole, our runner. And of course, the biggest and baddest puller around our own Playboy Roy. We'd also like to give a special shout out to our brand ambassador, Dion Wilson, who was the brainchild of this entire thing when he made a music video with the Von Cito. Since then, he's been a Montana Armbender League brand ambassador, promoter, and matchmaker. We're talking about arm wrestling, not people, not flirting people. We're proudly streaming his event, the Montana Armbender League Armsmageddon, on August 17th, live on the M-Spot. This has all been brought to you by Red Leg Studios, producers of the M-Spot, which of course provide broadcast quality live streams and mobile productions all across this great planet. Discover how we can make your event stream to the world at redlegstudios.com. Folks, if you enjoyed it, remember to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and leave a comment. Thank you, everyone, and have a good night from beautiful Great Falls, Montana. Hang on, wait, I think there's one more thing.
And if you're not down with a Mabel, we got 2 words for you. Get bent.
Catch you guys on the flip sides.
We're gonna have another Armageddon on our hands.
Emergency line.
Hello. Connect me with the Border Patrol immediately.
Connecting.
Sir, reports from the border, the Canadians are mobilizing.
How is this possible? There's only one thing we can do. Escalate this to an international incident. We're gonna have another Armageddon on our hands.
You're in danger, bud. You're in danger, bud. You're in danger, bud. You're in danger, bud. You're in danger, bud.
I'll be the last man standing when the drama done popped off. It's too many chiefs, everybody's a rock star. I was born to break the moms off. I am the Samson of the town, but ain't no cutting my locks off. You hustle hard, but can you really say you pay dues? I shift the mountain range every time I make moves. I've been through episodes that break dudes and turn youngins into grown men. That's what the pain do. In this arena, you got two choices: death by the right or left arm. Pick your poison. If we lock, you gon' witness what it means to have a grip hard enough to choke the devil out and bring him to his knees. Risk control allowing me to do what I please. Like broken GPS is changing your direction with ease. I might slip the upper hand to study your moves. I'm like a bobcat in the wilderness, playing with my food. When it come to breaking fools down, I'm a fiend, boy. Montana made, the grizzly in my jeans, boy. I'm in the gym working hard with my team, boy. You online in them comments posting memes, boy. When it's time to fall, don't try to stop it unless you want your twig branch to dangle out your socket. When I'm done with you, you gon' remember the name as the one who brought Hercules to shame. Cause I'ma be the last man standing when the drama done popped off. It's too many chiefs, everybody's a rock star. I was born to break the moms off. I am the Samson of the town, but ain't no cutting my locks off. I hear them talking, but the hating just my motivation. I put in so much work, my elbows are aching. I conquered enough opponents to fill an acre. The way I fold them got me feeling like the Wilsonator. How can you not see the danger? Ego's a hell of a drug that make you think you're major. I know I got you in my pocket when I feel your anger. See, I ain't gotta do the most to help you meet your maker. You better bring your A game to the table, cause I'll knock you out the frame. I'm the king of your able. These arms ain't a fable. What I'm packing is fatal. I'll father your style and put you back in the cradle. If you didn't know, Cascade's the home. If you don't like it here, then get about the state, get gone. We self-made here, so I ain't taking no oath. Don't compare me to the average, cause I'm breaking the mold. I'm breaking the hold of every adversarial force. They left me for dead and tried to bury the corpse. I was overlooked, undermined, very ignored. Now you can bet that I'ma carry the torch, cause I'ma be the last man standing when the drama done popped off. It's too many chiefs, everybody's a rock star. I was born to break the moms off. I am the Samson of the town, but ain't no cutting my locks off. I am the Samson of the town, but ain't no cutting my locks off. I am the Samson of the town, but ain't no cutting my locks off.